Hey everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a tool that I've been working on for the Socially Distant game. It's a storyline slash world building application. So it allows you to create characters and chat conversations and missions and all that stuff. And basically, it's a minimal version of what I'm eventually going to work towards, which is a Thundershock level editor. So I'm going to show you around this tool and what it can be used for in Socially Distant, because you guys will be able to use this tool when the game actually comes out to create your own stories and missions and stuff like that. So it's a modding tool as much as it is a tool for me to develop the game with. So I'm going to show you guys what we can do with it. So basically it's your bog standard Windows application, except not really. All of this UI is rendered with Thundershock Engine, and I've done a lot of work with the game engine to make this all work properly, so I'm really happy that it's starting to work out. The menu bar is even rendered inside Thundershock Engine, which is really cool. But basically what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go to File, and we're going to create a new project. And it's going to pop up a little ATK file select dialog that's asking for a folder. We're going to go inside here, and I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this Demo 2, because you know what happened? The first time I tried this, I crashed the editor, so I had to fix a bug, and so, yeah, we're creating a new project. So if we choose that folder, the engine is automatically going to create a city map asset. Now ignore the city map asset, because that's not implemented yet. Eventually, it's going to have a map builder where I can go in and add streets and buildings and stuff like that to basically build a fake city for the game to play in, and I'm gonna explain that in a future video what all that means. But anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to project and we're gonna create a new item. From here we have a choice of what item to create. We can create a character, a computer, or a chat conversation. I'm gonna show you guys the character creator first. So if I create a character, it's gonna take a little bit, but once it's done, we end up with, inside of our goodies bag here, totally didn't steal that name from Little Big Planet. Inside of our goodies bag under characters, we're gonna have an unnamed character. And if we zoom out here, you're gonna see quite a lot is going on. So basically what this is a social media page for the character in the middle. So this is something I'm really proud of. It allows you, or the editor allows you to create custom views, and even mods can do this. So mods can add custom views to the editor and even custom assets. So it's a really powerful tool. Anyway, for now, the character editor allows you to create a social media page for the character, which is a really cool way of doing it. So the first thing that we need to give it is a name. So in this case, y'all know what I'm gonna put in here. I'm just not even gonna hide it. I'm just Richie. Alright? And then what we get to do is create a Unix username. Now, if we don't specify a Unix username, then the game should have created one automatically for us, but it didn't. But what I'm gonna do is type one in, and you're gonna see it live update here. So there, Richie, @Richie. So that's what that does. And then you can write a bio under the profile section, and then what we're gonna do is go under here, and I'm gonna type, I am Richie. That's all you need to know. Nothing fishy here. And there's a bug where the text doesn't wrap when you're editing it, but that's... I don't know how to fix that just yet. That's a Thundershock Engine bug. I'm working on that stuff. Anyway, you can see that it did update here, and it worked perfectly. The next thing that we get to do is select a profile picture and a cover photo. So the first one that I'm going to select is actually a cover picture. And you guys know what I'm going to... You guys know what I'm going to pick. It's going to be Richie from Pokemon. Like, come on. Did you really expect anything else? Anyway, what we're going to do is it's going to pop up with this little UI here that basically wants you to select an existing image asset that's already imported into the project. But we don't have any, so we have to go to the bottom here and select Choose from File. Or Import from File, sorry. And that's going to take you to your Pictures folder. And of course, I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to find a picture of Richie from Pokemon. Because why not? Where is it? I see a bunch of Riolu pictures, but I don't see anything Richie. There it is. There's a Richie one. We're gonna go with the Richie 2.0. Why not? Because I haven't tested. Okay, so as you can see, it has rounded image support that has been added that has been added to Thundershock Engine. So that's cool. You can do that now. But now we have to select a cover image. And of course, it's gonna be another Richie from Pokemon picture. What did you expect? But as you can see, now that I've added that image to the project, it now shows up here so you can reuse them. Anyway, I don't want to use that image, so I'm gonna go ahead and import a new one. And then, let's go with Richie 4K, because that's another picture that I like. Where would it... Richie 4K.png. So that looks like this. It's very creepy when you go into full screen. There we go. That's a little better. Not by much, though, but I'm gonna go back into full screen. Anyway, you can see that the Thundershock engine is actually reactively recalculating the UI layout, which is really cool. I like that. But anyway, so that is basically the character creator, sort of. Now I'm still missing a lot in it, but, you know, it works. Anyway, now we're gonna move on to chat conversations, which are really different. So we're gonna create a new chat conversation, and it's gonna take a little bit, but there we go. So it has another custom view as well. So first of all, you can set a chat conversation name here, which I'm gonna leave as unnamed conversation. And then we can add a message. If we add a message, it lags for a little bit. I'm working on all that lag, but you get to set message text, which is really cool. So it says select a character and add some message text. You click on that, and then you can edit the message text. And then I can say, shout out to M88 Youngling. Because why not? And then I can add another image, and then I can add one of these two images, which I'm going to do. As you can see, there, it works. That's Richie from Pokemon. And then I can change the image if I want to. Or we can use something that's not Richie from Pokemon, and we can actually go along with what the message text says, and go in my downloads folder and find the happy M88 Youngling picture. There we go. That was very creepy in inverted colors for a second there. But anyway, you can see that you can actually add images. You can't remove them yet, though, so that sucks. But, you know, I can add another message. So add message. And then basically this allows you to script out an entire chat conversation. It's very, very minimal in what you can do right now. I have to add things like the ability to script out a player message, and stuff like that. I haven't figured that out yet. It's not terribly difficult to do now that I think about it, and I have coffee in my system, but I just haven't gotten that far. But player messages have to be displayed a little differently because, you know, they are the player. Anyway, I can say, hey, he's a pretty cool dude. He even joined the Alkaline Thunder Discord server. And then I can add another message. Of course, these chat messages don't exactly have characters associated with them, but, you know, Yeah, I heard that place is cool. You should join. You guys should really listen to that chat message. I'd love to see you guys on the Discord server. Anyway, um, so things that I do need to add, of course, I need to add the ability for it to display the profile picture on the chat message, which I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do that just yet. Um, as far as like asset references go, but I'm working on that. I have to figure out how to do player messages. I have to add the ability to remove an image. Files are something I want to add, so you can import like any file asset and then the player can download it when the NPC sends it to you. Stuff like that. I want to add mission request messages or otherwise game action messages, which when the message is sent by the NPC, a game action occurs, like it gives you a mission or sends you an email or something like that. Um, as far as characters go, I want to add the ability to add social posts, and I want to add like links and followers and stuff like that for the social media system in the game. Computers, I haven't showed you guys yet, so I'm going to show you guys that. Computers are, they don't have a custom view, but here is where I would set up hackables and stuff like that, so you can create a little hackable network. Actually, networks would be another good use for custom views, so or because you could actually um, connect things together and drag things around the network in a visual type of view, which would be really cool. That's also something I want to work on with the city map. I want you to be able to place down internet service providers and companies and homes and kind of connect everything together. That would be really, really cool to use a custom view for, but I just haven't gotten that far yet. But anyway, those are things I want to implement in the in the editor. And then of course there needs to be a mission editor so that you can actually script out gameplay sequences and stuff like that. Again, I haven't gotten that far. Um, so yeah, there's still a lot missing, but you can still get an idea of what I'm going for here. I really like this. By the way, it does actually properly handle smaller images. So if I go and select M88 Youngling's happy picture here, wait for it to load. It that is very creepy, but it does zoom in properly. That is the creepiest picture of a sack boy I have ever seen. He's just lurking in behind the social panel. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. As always, I've been Michael. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, and I will see you guys in the next one. Join the Discord. Thanks for watching.